In this video I will show you how to create a master file, project file for um, your group report. So first of all we are opening a new file, open Revit 2026 and then browse, and in the English template choose default GBRE and new as a template and create a new project. Now as the basis of this project we want to use map of the area, and if we go to Google Maps and search for Lisbon, this is Maria Droste Foundation, or Maria Droste Lisbon, let's say. And this takes us to that area which is to be developed. So this is the area, this is the actual foundation building. These are some existing buildings, some trees, very large green area, and various streets. And we want to find the map of this in preferably in AutoCAD format that we can use for Revit, placing Revit. So one of the ways to do this is in a Cadmapper. So Cadmapper, when you you will need to Google it and then sign up, which is free, and then you can place the location. Now in the location I'll choose perhaps the intersection of the two roads. Okay, I'm using this corner, and here it gave me the actual coordinates which I'm copying, and I'm putting this into the Cadmapper. Okay, and the Cadmapper has also showed me that same area. Now let's select the area, road geometry, center lines, center lines. So topography, I'm not adding any topography, and I'm choosing DXF format. So you have the options to do 3D, but that probably costs money and we don't need it. And I will draw around the area that I'm considering that will be part of the development, maybe this one. And then I can create file. Now that the file is created, I can download it need to open it from downloads. This will be downloads. So this is the file. It's a zip file from which I can extract okay, I extract all. Okay, so now in the folder with the extracted file I have some license and I have a DXF file, which is a very small file. Now I can go to Revit and go to this site, go to the site and then insert. Okay, let me change first the scale to 1 to 1000. This is not going to look very nice, but doesn't matter. And then I'll insert AutoCAD file, import CAD, and that's in downloads. This one is this one. So I'm choosing black and white, current view only, all layers, import units meters, because this Cadmapper uses meters, and origin to internal origin. Okay, open. Okay, so this is in AutoCAD, so this is snappable and measurable, and our origin was here. So what I want to do, our known coordinates are here, so what I will do is click here to move. I need to select and click on move, and then escape, and then I will move, choose this point and make this point align to the base point and survey point in the file. Okay, so now this is what we have, and these elevation symbols will need to be moved, but that's okay. Okay, so this is this can be used as a starting point to create some objects. So for example, I will put in outline of a building, but let's just copy this also to the I will copy this to ground floor, because I want it to appear also on the ground floor. And one more thing is in the manage, and there is this project location, and I will choose the same coordinates. Okay, yeah. And click OK. So now this is our base point, and the location has been set for the project. Now we can now add some building, for example. Using model lines, just put the location. Let's say 30 by 16, 15, 32 by 15 meters. So we can plan to put one building here, and we can put some other buildings, and we can place them oriented differently. For example, I can copy this one. I'm trying to select it. Select and copy. And then I can also rotate it. Oops. I can rotate it, so if I now select, I need to exit. So select and rotate. And perhaps rotate it by this angle. Okay, this is probably making no sense to rotate it this way, but anyway. So these are two objects that I will have, but if you look on the Google map, there are also some trees, some other kind of features on there which are not shown in the AutoCAD file. So I can now select an image that is showing this, so I can screenshot. Okay, something like this, and save it. Save it as and then in the Revit I can go to insert, and there is image, link image, it will be in the downloads, Lisbon, and I will place it roughly here. So it's not scale, Google Maps does not scale to a specific length. So by increasing the size of this image, we can see that it fits roughly here. So if this is the road, yeah, approximately it's like that. Maybe resize just a bit. Okay, and now we can use this image to draw the lines where the trees are. So again, going into architecture, model line here, and I can turn off the snap so it doesn't, maybe it won't bother me. So let's just put the lines. Not very clearly visible. And then these boundaries as well. Okay, and now let's have a look. Okay, so this is showing where these boundaries are of the existing buildings. It shows that this building probably will need to move because there are some trees unless we want to cut the trees. So we can rotate this building. Rotate it differently. And then move it a bit. And move it a bit. Oh, something like that, yeah. So then we can use the, if we don't need this anymore, we can delete. And now we can use these lines to place the paths and to so we can create some paths and some put some trees. To add the tree, you can go to component, planting. Sorry, I didn't mean to do this. In the architecture, component, here, and then we can see some planting here. So we can place our trees where we wish to. We can also create topo solid, which is the base for our model. I will show that in the next video.